Hi, in this session, we will be looking into some interesting concept which is races. Guys, race is a competition. All the participant in race required to run a specific distance. Whoever does it in minimum will be the winner, of course. Okay. When all participant reach the finishing point, okay, with the same instant of time, the race is said to be in a dead heat. Okay, then all are winners. Okay, that particular word is called what? Dead heat. Because in some questions they will say the race is ending in a dead heat, which means what? Everybody reached the finishing point at the same time. Okay. A beats B by Y meters. What about this particular statement? This is a race. Okay, let's say a race of 100 meters. A beats B by Y meters. If I say A beats B by 20 meters, who is the winner? Yeah, let's say this is the starting point and this is the finishing point. Yeah, when A reach 100 on the same time, okay, B is 20 meters behind of that particular person. So from to the finishing point, B has to run 20 meters, then only he'll reach. Okay, then whose speed? Definitely more A speed. Okay, so when A beats B by Y meters, okay, when A is at the finishing point, B is at Y meters behind of that particular person. Okay, both A and B start the race at the same point, same instant of time, but A reaches the finishing point, B is Y meters behind to that particular person. So obviously who is the winner? A is the winner. If I talk about A beats B by T minutes, which means what? In a 100-meter race, A took 10 minutes. Okay, A beats B by 2 minutes if I say. If A took 10 minutes, on the same particular time, B has to take what? It's only 8 minutes, which means, A and B start the point same instant, but B take T minutes more as compared to A to finish the race. Okay, so A beats B by 2 minutes, which means what? If A is taking 10 minutes to complete B the same race, B will take 12 minutes. So that's the meaning of A beats B by T minutes. After T minutes extra, after 10 minutes extra, T minutes has taken by whom? B. In this race also, who is the winner? Definitely A is the winner. Okay. Yeah, this is also one important particular phrase. A gives B a start of Y meters. And in the questions, they may give you a head start. Head start. Which means what? Let's say there is a 100-meter race. Okay, A is giving B a head start of 10 meters, which means two scenarios will come. A will start from here, okay, B will start from here. The gap between A and B is 10 meters. If you assume like this, B travel only 90 meters, then A travel what? 100 meters. This is case number 1. Or some people will take like this also. Nothing wrong in it. In a 100-meter race, if B is starting from here, A will start 10 meters behind of B. Which means what? A is giving B a start of 5 meters. B is asking A, because A is somewhat good runner. So B is asking A, you can run better than me, so I can run, only the 100. Why don't you run 110 meters? Or in the first case, I'll run 90. Why don't you run 100? Okay. So this is what? If they ended in dead heat also, that's another case. But you have to understand this particular point. Okay. A starts from the starting point. B starts Y meter ahead of the person. Okay. But still both A and B reach the finishing point at the same time. Okay, so the race is going to end in what? Dead heat. This is not always true. Yeah. Sometimes it may end in dead heat or not. It's not always like this only. No. If A is giving a head start of B, still B wins in some races. Okay, so that's according to the situation you have to react. Here you need to understand only one point. A is from starting point, from here B will start the race, that's it. That's what you need to understand regarding this particular point. How about this? A gives B a start of t minutes. A start t minutes after B start from the starting point. Let's say A is giving a B start of 1 minute in a 500-meter race. So B will start at 9 o'clock. Okay, A will start from the same point at 9:01. Okay, so he gave 1 minute of head start. So, and if they are ending in a dead heat, that is a different case again. Okay, if A and B reaches the finishing point, that's going to be they are in where? Dead heat. Okay, these points you have to understand and you should know these particular points. Hope you guys understood this particular point. Okay, so one is about meters and one is about time. How about this? A beats B by Y meters are t minutes. If I say A beats B by 10 meters are 5 seconds, I will say in a 100-meter race. Okay, so let's understand the scenario. A traveled 100 meters, B has to travel what? 90 in the same time. Okay, they said what? 10 meters and 5 seconds. So if B runs 10 more meters in 5 seconds, okay, 10 more meters in 5 seconds, who is going to, the point is this. So can I tell you, to run 10 meters, B is taking 5 seconds. So from this, can I say the speed of B is nothing but 10 by 5, which is 2 meter per second? Yes. You know, this is nothing but 10 by 5 is nothing but, yeah, to run 10 meters, B is taking 5 seconds. So this is one of the important point to solve so many questions. Okay. Okay, guys, please understand, to run that particular 10 meters, okay, B is taking 5 seconds. So that's why A beats B by 5 meters or t minutes, or t seconds, or t hours. Okay, Y kilometers. It may be anything. Okay, so please understand this particular point. Okay, so that will help you. You know, A and B start at the starting point at the same instant, but while A reaches the finishing point, B is Y meters behind. Okay, and B takes t minutes compared to A to complete the race. So B covers Y meters in extra t minutes. So the speed of B is what? Y by t. This is very, very important. I want you to know this particular point. Hope everybody understood this. Okay, so let's solve few questions so that you will understand it easily. Okay, guys, look at here. In a 100-meter race, A beats B by 15 meters. Please understand, a 100-meter race, when A is at finishing point, when A reaches 100, where is B? B is 15 meters behind him. So 15 meters behind him means what? 85. Okay, 15 meters behind him means what? 85. How about the next statement? Yeah, B beats C by 10 meters. You know, lot of people make a confusion. You know, they'll write C position here. That's where lot of people do wrong. Okay, this is where lot of people do a mistake. Okay, what is the mistake they are making here is this, guys. B beats C by 10 meter means what? Yeah, when B reaches 100, C is at 90. The gap between B and C is what? 10. When B reaches 100. When B reaches 100. Okay, guys, follow this procedure. So you should know, when A is at 100, B is at 85. You should know where is C. Why where is C? Because find the speed of C. If you want to know speed of C, you should know the distance between C and A. Okay, so first you have to figure it out. When A is at 100, B is at 85. Please pause the video. Okay. Which means what? Yeah. A is at 100, B is at 85. Somewhere is C. I don't know. When you pause the video, you should know where is this particular person. Okay. And in the same note, what they are saying, when B is at 100, C is at 90. So the conclusion is what? Guys, A by B from ratios concept, B by C. With this I can get A is to C? Yes. Okay, A to C. A is 100, where is B? 85. When B is at 100, where is C? 90. Please understand, make numerator 100 so that you can get your denominator easily. Okay, so A by C. So 100, 1000 by 85 into 9. So 9 5s are 45, 4, 9 8s are 72 plus 4, 76. Okay, when A is at 1000, C is at 765. When A is at 100, where is C? 76.5. 76.5. Which means what, guys, here? Which means what? When A is at 100, C is at what? 76.5. What is the gap here? Yeah, the distance between A and C is what? Because you want speed of C. Speed formula distance by time. Okay, so speed of C time is what? 5 seconds. But what is the distance? The gap. 100 minus 76.5. That will give you what? 23.5. So 23.5 in the numerator. 5 4s are 20. 5 7s are 35. So speed of C is what? 4.7 meter per second. 4.7 meter per second. So this is how you need to address your question very easily. So my sincere advice, A is at 100, B is at 85. Don't take C is at 90 in the first case. When B is at 100, C is at 90. If you understood this particular point, job is a cakewalk. These type of questions will coming in CAT, banking. Definitely one question will come in CAT for sure. Okay, in banking exams, TCS also definitely they are going to ask you, they are going to test you on this particular knowledge of races. Okay. In a kilometer race, Sony beats Tony by 35 meters or 7 seconds. Which means what? Okay, who is the winner here? Sony is the winner. When Sony reached 1000 meters, Tony is where? Where is Tony? 1000 minus 35, which is 965. So the gap here is what? 35. Okay, in R how many seconds? Tony to reach 1000, she is taking what? 7 seconds. So from this, can I calculate speed of Tony? Yes. 35 by 7, I can say 5 meter per second. Why I am calculating speed of Tony? Because time taken to reach 1000 meters of Tony, can I say 1000 by 5? Because time formula distance by speed. So can I say that's going to be 200 seconds? Yes, that's going to be what? 200 seconds. When time taken to reach Tony 1000 meters is 200 seconds, can I say time taken to Sony to reach the same 1000 is minus 7 seconds, which is 200 minus 7, that is nothing but 193 seconds. Yes, this is how you need to address your questions based on races. So definitely these type of questions will help you in cracking your most of the competitive exams. Learn the concept. Why I am calculating speed of T? To get time taken to T reach the Tony to reach the whole 1000. Once I know how much time Tony will take to cover 1000 meters, minus 7 will give you what? Time taken to cover Sony. Okay, so Sony will cover 200 minus 7, which is 193. Hope everybody understood this particular question. Okay, let's try to solve one more question. Yeah, so these type of questions are coming in CAT, banking, Okay, TCS, IBM and MAT. Okay guys, if you closely observe, Teja, Deepak, Harry can 3 in a kilometer race. If Teja gave Deepak a start of 40 meters, Teja can give Harry a start of 64 meters. So very simple. When Teja is 1000, okay, when Teja cover 1000 meters, Deepak cover what? 960 meters. Then Harry cover what? 934. Yes or no? 934. Okay. So now the point is this. When Deepak cover 960, Harry cover what? 934. Yes or no? Now the question, when Deepak is covering 1000, okay, Harry can cover what? Harry can cover what? Yes or no? Harry can cover what? Is this? Yeah. Okay, 94. This is 6, right? 936, 936. So that's going to be what? 1000 into 936 divided by 960. So if you cancel this, you will get your answer as what? 975. But the question is what? How many meters can Deepak give to Harry? When Deepak is 1000, Harry is where? 975. The gap is what? 25 meters. So Deepak gave Harry of how many meters? 25 meters. Just read the question, try to understand the question, you can get it. Simple. Teja is 100, Deepak is 960. Deepak is 960, Harry is 936. When Deepak is 1000, where is Harry? Where is Harry? 975. The gap is what? 25 meters. Hope everybody understood this particular question. How about the next question? A beats B by 24 meters and C by 20 meters. Okay. C beats B by 1 second in a race of 120 meters. How many seconds does, in how many seconds does the race complete? Guys, look at here. A beats B by 24 meter means, guys, can I say? When A traveled 120, B will travel only 96. Because 120 minus 24 is what? 96. Okay. Or can I say the speeds ratios are going to be 5:4? Okay. 120 A is to B. Okay. The speeds ratios are going to be what? 5:4. Next one is what? A beats B by. When A is at 120, B is at where? 20 meters, which means 100. So A is to B. How about the speeds ratio here? Yeah, the speeds ratio is going to be 6:5. What is A is to B is to C? It's very simple. Okay, from ratios concept, when two ratios are like this, reverse and model, 6 5s are 30, okay, 6 4s are 24, and 5 4s are what? 20. So the speeds ratios are 30:24:20. Okay, how about the time ratio? Time ratio is reciprocal of that. 1/30:1/24:1/20. Okay, then if you rearrange this, you will get as what is the LCM? LCM is going to be 120. Okay, yeah, you will get the final ratio 20:25:24. Okay, 20:25:24.